on the Board of Governors. At the board level, the project came to fruition under two chairmen, Don McConnell today, and André Gervais, who retires today as chairman of the board, but who's in Moscow with the mayor of Montreal's delegation and is unable to attend. I would also like to thank those who have served on the Real Estate Planning Committee of the board, chaired by Paul Evanier, who's with us today, and who in that capacity did a great deal to promote the immediate addition of 4 floors to this building in planning after 1989. When we think of a building, we usually think of planning and building. What about moving in and organizing an event like today's? Any owner or tenant knows that buying or renting is only half, or is it less, of what one needs to do in order to be chez soi. Those, and there were many, who actually moved everyone into this building deserve our thanks. Chairs, desks, books, shelves, plants, decorations, all of the paraphernalia of human existence, all of these were moved during the summer months with care, competence, and attention to detail. Thank you for moving and for avoiding the temptation of shaking at the same time. Now, planning and building cannot occur without money. Money we needed, and how. Money we asked for, and money we got. D'abord, au gouvernement du Québec, que vous représentez ici aujourd'hui, Madame la Ministre, nous adressons nos plus vifs remerciements. Comme je l'évoquais tout à l'heure, les sommes requises sont venues au fil des ans, sous le règne de 3 ministres différents, Yves Bérubé, Claude Ryan et vous-même. N'eût été de vos appuis répétés, ce projet n'aurait jamais vu le jour. Mais au-delà du financement, nous avons reçu tout au long de ce projet l'aide et les conseils de plusieurs fonctionnaires du ministère de l'Enseignement supérieur et de la Science, dont les sous-ministres Marcel Gilbert et aujourd'hui Pierre Lucier, les sous-ministres adjoints Michel Fortin au début du projet et Léonce Beaupré, ce dernier étant présent aujourd'hui et je le salue, et plusieurs fonctionnaires œuvrant dans le quotidien au sein de la Direction des ressources matérielles et financières. Nous leur sommes reconnaissants aussi. Securing government funding for this project was not enough. Private contributions were also required. These came through the Campaign for Concordia, which was completed in 1988. May I here pay tribute to those who led that campaign and those who worked so hard to reach and surpass our initial objective. Bill Stinson, chairman of the campaign, Jim Smith, the vice chairman, and the heads of the principal divisions, Claude Taylor, Peter Howlett, Mike Mitchell, and Don McNaughton. Hundreds of volunteers worked to make the campaign a success, and all of them can be proud today of this tangible result of their efforts. And I must add that the second phase of the campaign would not have been the success it was were it not for the sound advice we received from that most cheerful, intelligent, and insightful of advisors, Bob Wyeth of the Ketchum firm. Those efforts helped us to secure the support of a multitude of donors, large and small. We are happy, of course, today to acknowledge with enormous gratitude the commitment, for their commitment to this community, both the J.W. McConnell Family Foundation and the R. Howard Webster Foundation. Their contributions were the leading gifts to the campaign and set the pace for its success. We are indeed proud of your association with Concordia University and grateful to you for enabling us to achieve our dream. The names of those who joined you in expressing their tangible support for Concordia and what it stands for in the community are legion. The principal donors' names are to be found on the plaque that is placed over the elevator bank on this floor. A special thanks to all of them. By now you may be saying to yourself, will he ever stop thanking everybody and his cousin? What happened to that promise that this would last less than 20 minutes? Bear with me. One more expression of gratitude, so obvious that it takes some determination not to miss it. Those who devoted hours, days, weeks, weekends to organizing this and all of the other events that will mark, underscore, and celebrate the opening of this extraordinary building. Elizabeth Morey, Ken Whittingham, Heather Patnode, and those who worked with you, to the bone and in silence, to make this day, despite all of the odds, a happy day in the life of the university. Avec un sens approprié de la démesure, permettez-moi de vous dire 1000 fois, 1000 merci. Vous avez gagné vos épaulettes. Well, we did it, didn't we? As the slogan says, look where we are now. Un rêve réalisé. Oui, nous l'avons réussi, ce pari extraordinaire. Let this building serve as an inspiration to us all to face the future with ambition and determination, confident that that future is one that holds much promise and opportunity for Concordia University in this city, this province, and this country.
Nous allons maintenant passer à la deuxième partie de la cérémonie. And now for the second part of today's ceremony, the unveiling of 3 plaques. The first, in honor of the J.W. McConnell Foundation. I would ask all of you to remain seated while I ask Daryl and Jill Price to join the rector in front of the stage. You may want to get ready, and if give ample time to the photographers. Yeah. Merci. For the second unveiling, pour le deuxième dévoilement, I would ask Messrs. Norman Webster and Lauren Webster to come forward and ask Reg Groom to join them. This plaque is in honor of the Ard Howard Webster Library. Start pulling, but not too quickly. Je peux peut-être vous lire le texte. I perhaps could read the text. This library is named in honor of the late R. Howard Webster. Pardon me, Reg, could I ask you? Thank you. In commemoration of its outstanding generosity to the campaign for Concordia, 1983-1988. Last but not least, pour cette dernière plaque, je demanderai à la ministre, Mme Lucienne Remillard, à M. William Stinson, à M. Patrick Kenneth, et à M. I think we have another little, sorry, yeah. Here we go. This is definitely not my, no, I know. Alors, Madame la ministre, l'honorable Alan Gold, Monsieur Stinson, de dévoiler cette plaque. Alors, donnez un peu le temps au photographe. Bon. I will not read the text, but I will just quote one figure that I can see from here, $39 million. Now, while we're removing the plaque, we will proceed with the third element of today's ceremony, la troisième partie de la cérémonie d'aujourd'hui, the official ribbon cutting, which will take place in front of the donors' plaques at the north end of the atrium. However, I would ask all of you to remain in your places while our guests of honor move towards the atrium. Alors, je vous demanderai tous de rester assis pour cette troisième partie de la cérémonie. Et je vais maintenant demander à Madame la ministre, Lucienne Robillard, à Monsieur Bill Stinson, à Monsieur Patrick Caniff, to Mr. James Smith to lead all of our guests on stage towards the donors' plaque in the north end of the atrium. If you will please follow our guides. The campaign plaque behind the ribbon names all the donors of $1,000 and more to the campaign for Concordia 1983-1988. Names include alumni, alumnae, faculty and staff, students' associations and friends, corporations and foundations. Also acknowledged is the contribution of the ministry, those who can't see, the ribbon is now cut. We have a problem, obviously, of space. A special tribute is also paid on these plaques to those who supported the campaign in an exemplary way under the Rector's Circle's charter membership. And a similar plaque is displayed at the Loyola campus, George P. Vanier Library. Together, all donations and funding amount to more than $64 million. The success of this campaign is due primarily to the efforts of some 300 volunteers, no less, led by National Chair Bill Stinson and National Vice Chair James Smith. To all volunteers, à tous les volontaires de cette brigade importante qui a réussi un si brillant succès, our sincere thanks on behalf of the university community. Mille merci à tous, sur la plaque, derrière la plaque, autour de la plaque, tous ceux qui ont aidé. Merci. The guests of honor are now, or will now proceed in a few minutes to the inaugural visit of the Howard Webster Library, and they will join later on the 10th floor with all of us. We are all invited to the 10th floor reception, but please don't rush for obvious reasons. There are drinks that will be served here while minutes after the first refreshments of Place Concordia. I would invite you all to go to the 10th floor. En attendant, while you're doing this, guided tours will also begin, departing in a few moments from the Leonard and Bina Ellen Art Gallery over to my right. So you can kill the time both ways, and you're all welcome on the 10th floor in a few minutes. Merci à nouveau. Bon après-midi. Thank you.
revoir notre